Hello, welcome once again to Bet on Yourself Media Sports. I am your host, Reggie, aka Yep, from the city of Philadelphia, the city that bleeds green, the city with heart. Today, I'm just going to touch on a couple of topics from the day 5 practice. Looked like it was some ups and downs in the practice today, some injury reports to go over, and let's get right to it. So, as you know, today was day 5 of the camp, and we had some pretty interesting news today throughout the camp. I'm gonna start it off by saying, a couple of guys showed up and they showed out today, and I'm gonna start off with my guy, number one, Jalen. So Jalen had a good day today on the first half of the scrimmage. Excuse me. Oh man, I dropped. Uh, he had a good day today on the first half of the scrimmage, um, throwing the ball anyway. So um, I gotta gotta give it to him. I mean, this guy's been doing great at the camp. He hasn't thrown an interception yet, but almost. And you would be surprised the one that almost picked him off. No, you shouldn't be surprised. Keely Ringo. But yeah, here it has it here by Elliot Shore Parks. It reads, uh, Jalen Hurts training camp day stats for day 5. It says here, his accuracy was once again very good today. Fitted a few passes into very tight windows over over the field to Goddard. Uh, started practice in 6-on-6, including a nice throw to Deontay Smith. Smith's been warming up too. He's been doing his thing in practice, making some devastating catches from what I've seen. I looked at a couple of some footage that from somebody else. I ain't gonna mention the name because they was talking about don't put that out, blah blah blah. But anyway, and then the second half of the practice, uh, Jalen, the last part of the practice wasn't so good. He finished 2 for 6, had a pass that was almost picked off by Keely Ringo, like I said, who had made a great jump on the ball. So, you know, that goes to show you right there that these guys are stepping up. Keely Ringo got a chance today to step out there on the field, and because of injuries, and we'll get to that here in a few minutes. Um, hey, I'm glad these guys are stepping up. You know, Keely Ringo is a definitely prospect. Now I don't know if he's going to win the starting spot, or I'm quite sure he will get in the rotation. But I'm looking for him down the line, the longevity, in the future. But as long as he's getting reps in his training camps and get reps during the preseason game, during the preseason games that's coming up, the scrimmage games, that's coming up, I think everything will be fine. And we don't have long for the scrimmage game. We got 9 days until that comes. So get yourself together, get your popcorn ready for that, because that'll be something. And Sunday is a big day. They have the open camp for the public. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, get your tickets and go on down and check them out live for yourself and see what you can pick up footage wise, who you may run into. I know there's going to be a lot of Eagles content creators going to be down there, including myself. I'm going to try to get down there. I did have another obligation, but I got to try to flam something and kind of make something work out here. But I do want to be in attendance. I have tickets, so I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But in regards to that, let's keep on going with the topic. So, yeah, Keely Ringo had a good day today. Um, Jalen Hurts did very well on the 6-on-6. He was 6 for 6 on the 7-on-7. Had some nice passes to Goddard. Hit some passes, tight window passes. So he's looking good. He's looking good. The injury report. Now, I'm gonna say this is for the injury report for me. Something's got to be going on here with this here. Okay, the first notable one to me was Deion Kane, the new guy acquisition that we shot just picked up. He has an ankle. That doesn't fit good for him coming off, trying to make himself available for the team. But these type of situations happen. I believe he'll be back sooner rather than later, depending on the degree of the severity of the ankle injury. I haven't got any reports on if it was a high ankle sprain or how bad the ankle sprain was in general. So um, we'll see how that works out for him. Um, I know that he's the guy that we signed from the USFL, and he's a go getter. So I wish him luck. Derek Barnett, knee. Avante Maddox, toe. Hassan Reddick, groin soreness. So Hassan, he's been at camp moving around, just haven't done no real physical drill. I'm not worried about him. The one I'm worried about basically is Avante Maddox. What's going on with this toe? This toe was lingering on from since last year. Um, I don't know what is the deal with it. I know he was out for a while last season with the toe injury. So this going to become a problem where though if he gets back acclimated and practicing with the team and re-injures it again, here we go again. So I don't know what kind of precautionary measures they're going to take with that situation with Maddox, but and Derek Barnett knee. I don't even know what to say about this guy. I mean, I wish him well. I hope he comes back and returns and get himself together, and does the things he needs to do. I mean, they've been looking forward to him trying to have a comeback camp, but it doesn't look like he's going to get no reps in as of right now. It's day 5. He missed some time in the OTAs. Uh, so I don't know what's going on with this guy, man. I know he restructured his deal. He probably pissed off behind that. So that might have a lot to do with what's going on with this guy, as far as why he's saying his knee is hurting. If his knee is hurting, I don't even know if his knee's hurting. But anyway, that's the deal with that. And then I want to go with the first team notes. It's a lot to cover on this one. I'm going to go through it briefly and hit on some pointers that I feel is necessary um, with regards to the guys on the team, plays, and so forth. Christian Ellis and Nicole Nicholas Morrow started today on 11 on 11. So the first team linebackers, the Kobe Dean took a long trip to the training camp. So the Kobe Dean was out today. So that wasn't something that I was really uh, proud of. But come to find out, they just kept him out for cautioning the situation. So that's my take on that. He didn't come back to practice. Cam Jurgens continued to get the first team reps at the right guard for the first time all camp. Long also for Sidney Brown got some first team reps with Reed Blankenship. So that's a good sign. Now, Sidney Brown has just been, taking his time, not taking his time, literally taking his time, but he's been progressing through the course of the training camp. And I still like this guy a heck of a lot. I believe he too, along with the rest of the young core that we have back there in that safety position, could be in a rotational spot. So, you know, who knows? Who knows? Keep his nose to the grindstone and, you know, do what he has to do. And they says that he's really been stepping up, doing his job and making the coaches notice him at camp. So that's what you got to do. Do your thing, Sydney. I'm rooting for you, my brother. Keep up the good work. So, oh man, Hurts. Well, we talked about Hurts, but Hurts delivered a pass over the middle to Tyrese Jackson. Now, this is something I'm needing. Tyrese Jackson made the catch in traffic. So Tyrese Jackson this guy here. I'm rooting for this guy. I really want him to be available for us this year. I want him to show his talent because I believe this guy has what it takes to stick around in the NFL. But he's just been on the injury side of things more than playing on the football field, and that's not good for anybody in this profession. So I'm wishing him well. I'm glad to see that he has made some kind of contribution in camp today. So that's good for him. And Hurts hit uh, DeAndre Swift on a wheel route up the right side after going through all its progressions. Andre Smith ran untouched up the middle for 20-yard touchdown. Huge hole created by Dickerson and Malata, allowing the play. So there you go. The offensive line doing what I thought they knew that they were going to be doing. Dickerson, the young stud, you know what I mean, coming around. He has the time, experience now, and he's feeling good. He got the training camp under his belt from last year and this year, and he's doing what he needs to do. Malata, we know what his take is with him. He's well, all of them are students of Stoutland University. So there you have it. I mean, they're making holes, and Swift is just loving that. I know he had to love that, and they're going to be using Swift a heck of a lot coming out the backfield. So it's going to be really tough for the defensive coordinators on picking and choosing who to stick and how to cover. Because we're going to have back come out the backfield. We got Jalen who can run the ball. We got, the wide outs, Smith, Brown, Goddard, slot guy, Watkins. So it's going to be something for the defensive coordinators to think about. They're going to have a lot of sleepless nights when it comes to time to play in Philadelphia this upcoming season. So then you got here in the drills where the second team defense went up against the first team defense. Devontae Smith had a pass broken up by Keely Ringo, who broke on the route before the goal line, nearly intercepted it. So that was the play they was talking about when he almost intercepted the ball from Jalen Hurts. Keely Ringo, he got to step in today because of Bradbury. He was a little shooken up, but he checked out fine. No worries with him. He's fine. So they just kept him out and let the young guy, uh, Ringo, get the reps. And Ringo took advantage of the time that he got on the field. You know, he had to break up from that pass from Jalen to Smith. Hey, kudos to him. Let's get it done, brother. Let's get it done. What I like to say here, all y'all who have subscribed to my channel, I truly, truly would like to thank y'all once again. You know, I know it might sound like a broken record, but I truly, truly do appreciate it. It does not, for one day, 1 second of my time, I appreciate y'all go unnoticed. And, with that being said, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, hit the notification bell so you can get this content. Hit the thumbs up, like the content if you like it, and give me some comments down below on what you think and what you like and what you dislike. But with that being said, I am Yep, and I am the host of Bet on Yourself Media Sports. Getting back to the content. So, the linebacker situation for me is one of the places where if Dean is out, where do we go? I know we got Ellis, we got Graham, you got the kid that we brought in from Pittsburgh. Uh, I mean, Ellis. I can't remember his name, but the kid we brought in from Pittsburgh. Um, so, what are we going to do with that position? Do you think they feel comfortable enough with what we have at linebacker position, or do you think Howie is lurking and searching for a filling spot just in case a situation like that comes up? One of those guys get hurt. In particular, somebody like Dean. He was out today for the reasons unknown to me. But this is a perfect example of a situation coming down the line where we need a veteran linebacker in there along with what we had. We got Ellis. He's doing a great job trying to keep himself on the field, football field. So, you know, I think Howie needs to look into that position, trying to fill that void with those guys right there. And I know that what they did, they filled that void today with Nolan Smith. He played a lot of off linebacker today because of Dean being absent. But this something where they have to, you know, poke and pry and see what they can get out of these guys, and keeping him on the field, using his athletic ability. Nolan Smith is something that I think is very, very necessary. I don't see no reason why he can't be on the field in substituting in that type of system that we're going to be running with Sean Desai. So that was a good move for them to get him acclimated, get him some reps in that position to see what things look like. If it possibly be a move that they can make and use him in that way, but whatever way they can use this guy, you got to use him. I'm talking about Nolan Smith. You have to get this is the type of person, athlete that you need on the field. Any way you possibly get him on the field, he needs to be out there. You know. So I like the way that they did that move with that. And another guy that has Josh Jobe. He's been looking good at camp too. Um, he's holding his own. And I think between him and Maddox, I'm thinking Josh Jobe might overtake that position from him, as excuse me, as it is right now. And I say that because Maddox can't stay healthy. So Josh Jobe's been doing the necessary things in camp to keep his self in the coach's eyes, to let them know that he's available and ready to go. So kudos to him. But I think the safety position is another position that we truly, truly need to look into. There's not much left out there. Buda Baker re-signed with the Arizona Cardinals, as you know. The kid from Tennessee, Bayer, um, I think he's under contract with them. So I don't know too much out there that um, we can go after. Chin, I believe they mentioned Chin. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, I know how he's going to get the best possible player that fits in with the scheme of things that's going on here in Philadelphia and with the Eagles. So I'm not worried in that sense. But I would like to, for whoever it is going to be, to bring him in to get him acclimated. And I do think it might be a trade. I think Howie might be looking for a trade in that scenario. I'm thinking me personally, he might be looking to trade for either linebacker or try to use some of the draft picks to get one or two of those positions solidified. I think the back end is more detrimental to me than the linebacker spot, but both are needed to be upgraded in my opinion. But we'll see what Howie has in mind. Hopefully that we can get some things covered covered in that position. And another person I want to mention, but nobody really mentions a lot about, Josh Sweat. Josh Sweat, he just goes along and get 10, 11 sacks. He's just somebody that the Philadelphia people don't talk about. The media doesn't talk about him, which I don't even get on that part about the media, but they don't talk about him, which is probably a good thing as far as them speaking to somebody, the way they be acting around here lately. And but I like Josh Sweat. I believe he's gonna have another breakout season coming up. I say he probably can have 11 sacks again or more. So I'm looking forward to him, along with the Hassan Reddicks of the world and the Kobe Deans, Carter, Davis, Fletcher Cox. I'm looking for all these guys, Williams, you know. So we got a lot going on, and I'm feeling good about the offensive defensive front. The offensive side of the ball, I'm not worried about. I mean, we got everybody back in place that was there last year, except for the running back position. And the only other position, like I spoke about on my past video, was the special team. We have to get solidify us a punt returner, kick returner in that position. So they had, from what I heard today, they had Penny kick returning. So I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. Having Penny in a kick returning position back there. As much as he's been injured, why would they take a chance and put him back there? But I guess in saying if they're going to keep five backs, this might be the possible way to keeping the five backs on the roster, have them utilize them on the special teams. I don't know. You tell me what you think. The reason why they use Penny for the kick returns in practice today on day 5 of camp. If anybody has any whereabouts or reason or why that happened, please inform me. I would like to know. But I want to say kudos to the guys today. They had a good practice. The ones that had the mishaps, the Deans. I pray for you. Have a speedy recovery. Bradbury, also speedy recovery back. Kane, speedy recovery back, man. Uh, Maddox, Maddox, come on, man. Get yourself together and get back on the field so we can see what we got at a whole. And Barnett, I'm wishy washy with this guy. Whatever he decided to do, I think he's going to tank on us this year. I just don't feel good about his energy right now. Not I don't feel good about Barnett's energy as I speak right now. I think it's something mentally, not mentally, but in his mind, I don't think he's gonna give us the effort that he should give us this year because of the restructuring of the contract and the words that's been going around about him being a possible trade bait and so forth and so on. But with that being said, this is Bet on Yourself Media Sports. I am your host, Yep. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join the team. Born strong, come join the ride. We're enjoying ourselves on this journey. Just be a part of it. Enjoy it along with me. Help me celebrate myself and y'all. Keep getting this content out to y'all guys and ladies and gentlemen out there. So with that being said, you know what we say around here. Yep, I am your host. Yep. Be good. Be safe. God bless. Keep the main thing, and have the attitude of gratitude. And let someone know that they're being loved today. And with that being said, from the city of brotherly love, Barn Strong, come join us. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the festivities along the way of this YouTube journey. Peace out. Until next time.